Welcome to Goulburn. Welcome to Goulburn for this Osprokers Canberra Raiders Cup match. The Goulburn Workers Bulldogs taking on the Belconnen United Sharks. We've just finished 3 grades of football, and here we are for first grade. And we've got Hayden Hodge here looking to kick off for the Bulldogs. And we're underway. And it goes right through Westcott. And it's a knock on. Perfect start for the Bulldogs. Just went right through his hands there. Fattore feeds the scrum 10 metres out from the try line. Cornish. Hart. Taken there by Topola. Cornish from dummy half. Looks right. Brebner. And 3 Sharks take him down. Greenwood. Wrapped up there by Jack Elliott and Isaac Hammond. Spread it to the left. Fattore. Short ball. And we've got a try. Now, who was it that scored that? A great start there for the Bulldogs. Try within the first minute and a half. So it was Fattore with that try there. So that brings him to 6 tries for the season, equal with Pat Cook for the most for the Bulldogs overall. Chris Hart lining this one up. It's probably about 10 metres to the left of the uprights. And it hits the post and goes out, so it's 4-0 to the Bulldogs. There is a bit of wind out there, but he really should have been kicking that. McDonald there with the kick-off for the Sharks. That's down to Zach Hart. Brebner. He's taken on the 30. Cornish. Greenwood. They can make another 10 metres. Zach Hart just sits up nicely there. And the Sharks run it back there with Trent Vaughan in the number 1 jersey. McDonald gets wrapped up there by Greenwood and Arnold. McDonald there again. Hammered to Elliott. He's taken on the 40. Westcott. Awkward on there. Hodge gets it, passes it to his winger. That's Pat Cook. Takes it on the 20 metres. Hodge.
Bulldogs first grade team today, number 1, Aidan Hodge, who was sponsored by College Bulldogs. Number 2, Pat Cook, sponsored by Canberra.
Cornish to Vittori.
3, Jake Winger, sponsored by Goulburn.
It's number 11 there, Shane McCallum.
Sponsored by WM Electrical. Number 5, Brad Arnell, sponsored by Revolution Print. Number 6, Zach Hart, sponsored by TBT Baking. Number 7, Josh Vittori, sponsored by Belconnen Insurance. Number 8, Steve Arnell, sponsored by Coal White Earthmoving. Number 9, Nicholas Cornish, sponsored by Goulburn Electrical Wholesalers. Number 10, Connor Brenner, sponsored by 1368 CGM.
And it's McCook.
11, Shane McCallum, sponsored by RJ Sydney Trade. Number 12, Captain.
So McCaskill's looking to get this one. No.
Number 13,
It's Tomoko.
sponsored by Kelly Plumbing.
Matt Tomoko there.
14,
Hammered. Back to Westcott. Kicks it inside his own 40.
Number 15, Mitchell.
Hodge just takes the bobble, but he collects it and is running it back towards the Goulburn line.
Sponsored by Aristocrat. And number 17, Fabian.
Vittori now from dummy half
Sponsored by IGC.
to Pat Cook.
Bulldogs are proudly sponsored by.
He's taken there by Hammered McCaskill. Go right, Brebner. Big run there. Baker there takes a tumble, but they wrap him up. Greenwood. Good defence there from Elliott. Fifth tackle. Hart. Towering kick there for Trent Vaughan. He lets it bounce and it goes dead. Between him and a restart. Donald takes the tap. Tries to offload, but he's wrapped up there by 3 Bulldogs defenders. Tomoko again. Westcott. BJ Sione. He managed to offload. Go back inside. Vaughan. Gets his way through the defence. He's taken there. And loses the ball. Just for a moment there, it looked like there might have been something happening. But the Bulldogs get the ball back 20 metres from their own line. They go left from the scrum. Cook. Oh, just pokes his head through that tackle. He's wrapped up there by Drew Goff. Whittaker. Playing in the centres today after being in the second row for most of the season so far. McCallum. Loses the ball. Well, we've had the first 10 minutes of the match so far, and this is probably the best spot that the Sharks have started this set. We've got Brown. Playing at 5/8 today, normally at lock. Tomoko. Baker. Taken down by his opposite number there in Greenwood. Plays the ball. Westcott. Sione. Vaughan. He's wrapped up there by Arnold and Hart. Westcott. McCaskill. He's through. He just quite can't keep his footing. Last tackle. Hammered. Westcott puts in a grubber and it's gathered there by Greenwood. And they play the ball 10 metres from their own line. Hodge. Cornish. McCallum. I believe that's Arnold there. Fattore puts in a kick. It's going to land between them. Well wrapped up there by Andrew McDonald, who plays the ball. Terrible pass there. It's a knock on. Trent Vaughan knocks it on there, but he couldn't do too much with that pass. It was right at his toes. And Goulburn will have a scrum about 25 metres out. Zach Hart, he's through. And he's going to score right under the posts. Zach Hart for the Goulburn Workers Bulldogs gets the second try of the game in the 12th minute.
Try for the Goulburn Workers Bulldogs, scored by number 6, Zach Hart, followed by TBP Bacon, takes the score to Goulburn Workers Bulldogs 8. Belconnen shot 0.
There didn't really appear to be too much on there. And he just stepped his way through the line. And we've got an 8-0 lead. Now Chris Hart just from directly in front of the post should score this one here. Much easier. As I said, there is a bit of wind around and there's a bit of rain now as well. No mistake there. And it's a 10-0 lead to the Bulldogs.
Successful. Number 4, Chris Hart, who's sponsored by W and Electrical, takes the score to Goulburn Workers Bulldogs 10. Belconnen shot 0.
McDonald again here with the restart. It's down there through the hands of Hart. Will go over the dead ball line? No, just gathered there by Hodge. And he makes his way outside of his own area and he's taken 5 metres out. Hart. Watman. Watman taken there by Elliott. Good tackle there by Baker. Go to the left there with Brebner. Keep going down that short side there. Cornish with the run this time. Hodge, Fattore, Hart. And McDonald gets onto that one there. Makes his way to the 30. Vaughan there with a run from dummy half. He's been looking good so far. Now Hammond back at dummy half to McCaskill, to Elliott. To go left again now with Jason Brown. Sione, he's poked his head through. He's got the pass away to Tomoko. Tomoko taken there by Brebner and Arnold. Jordan Crane puts in a kick, but it looks like it's got too much on it. And, yep, it goes over the dead ball line there. 20-metre restart for the Bulldogs. Hodge. Taken there by McCook and Elliott. Whittaker. Jake Whittaker there. McCallum. And we've got Fabian Palatu-Akira coming on. It looks like Arnold there coming off. Steve Arnold, that is. What is it? Sharks with the ball here. And Westcott will feed the scrum. The rain's coming down considerably harder now. Brown takes the hit up. Takes it up to halfway. Tomoko. And they just lower him to the ground. They go left. Westcott. Sione goes back in field. Gets the offload away. That's McCook. Westcott. Goff. And he's taken about 12 metres out on the far right-hand side. Westcott. Baker. Still going Baker. Fifth tackle now. Hammered. Westcott. Bit of a nothing kick there. Cornish. Wrestled there by Sione and Elliott. Hodge. Makes some good metres there. Now it's hard in at dummy half. Passes to Fattore. Palatu-Akira. They go back inside. Hart. Trent Vaughan. Absolutely clobbers Chris Hart there. But Zach Hart wraps him up. Jordan Crane. Sione. Makes some good metres there. Brown. McCaskill. McCaskill takes it to halfway. Westcott puts in a towering kick. Bounces awkwardly. Straight to the hands of Whittaker. Whittaker gets it away to Cook. Pat Cook is away. Oh, he's just been taken. They just managed to get around his ankles. Cornish goes blindside. And he's just wrapped up there. Fattore. Awkward pass to Greenwood. Has he got it? No, it looks like Jake Whittaker from here. Just couldn't quite get to the ball in time there. We've got a 20-minute restart for the Sharks. Jordan Crane. It looks like we've got a shoulder injury here for the Sharks. Just trying to work out who that is. Might be Drew Goff. You know, McCaskill. It's been busy so far. Gets to his feet, hammered. Elliott. Absolutely flattened Cornish there. Westcott runs it himself. Brown kicking for the first time this afternoon. Oh, very close there. But Arnold gathers the ball. If you feel like the Sharks are able to get onto that, there could have been a try there. Hodge. Wrestled to the ground by McCook and McCaskill. McCallum. Well, the Bulldogs will be pretty happy with this start so far. They started poorly last week against the Yass and they haven't been able to get a win since round 2. So they'll be very pleased with that, with a 10-0 lead halfway through the first half. So it looks like we've got Matt Hogan preparing to come on for the Sharks. Hammered. Tomoko. Nice work from Tomoko there. Gets to the 40-metre mark. McCaskill. He's taken down. Hammered. He's looking to the left there. Terrible pass, but Brown picks it up. Westcott. Sione. Just offside there, so Westcott will take the tap. Sione. BJ Sione. Takes 4 of them to take him down. It's been very threatening so far. Elliott. Westcott. About 5 metres out. Vaughan. He's must be about a metre out there. Westcott. Baker. Last tackle. McCaskill. McCaskill's over. McCaskill's over under the posts. And the Sharks are on the board.
Number 17, Shannon McCaskill, takes the score to Goulburn Bulldogs
So it's Andrew McDonald lining this one up. And also looks like Isaac Hammond's coming off the Sharks, and on in number 14 is Logan Reese. And he's converted it. And the Sharks have narrowed the margin to 4 points. Goulburn Workers Bulldogs lead 10-6. 14 minutes left in the first half. Well, Hodge here with the restart. Much better from Westcott this time. Passes it to Elliott. Takes it up. He's wrestled there by, is that there, 15, Mitch Atkinson.
We have a winner in the raffle, ladies and gentlemen. Ticket number 2635, which is
McCaskill again. He's been looking dangerous every time he's hit the ball in his hands, making plenty of metres. Westcott just puts in a low kick there towards the sideline, gathered there by Hodge. Runs it up to the 30-metre line. Cook. So Hugh Hayes is coming on for the Bulldogs, and Callum's coming off. Great run there by Greenwood. Cornish looks to pass both ways. Takes it himself. Zach Hart puts in a low kick. The Sharks are happy to let it go dead. And again, a 20-metre restart. So we've seen a few of those kicks so far today, just going over the dead ball line. And it looks like we've got Baker coming off. Here's another who's played quite well so far. He's dropped it cold. Sonny Topola. He's dropped it cold, 30 metres out. Chris Hart with a tap there. Nick Watman. Taken there by Logan Reese and Jenna McCaskill. Hayes. Fatore. Short ball there. Greenwood plays the ball. Cornish. Hayes absolutely clobbered there by BJ Sione. You can't do that. The call from the sideline here to take the two. And that's what they're going to do. Ten metres out, right in front of the posts. And this should make it 12-6 to the Bulldogs. And it is. Hart kicks his second of the afternoon.
Chris Hart was successful, takes the short to Goulburn Bulldogs 12.
It's got to be frustrating there for the Sharks. It's just such a needless penalty to give away. We'll have McDonald here with the restart. Just waiting for a ball. Oh, we've got two. We'll get rid of that second one there. Hodge. Palatua Kiri. What a run there by Kiri. Absolutely flattened Matt Hogan. Atkinson. Zach Hart. And the ball's there, collected by Trent Vaughan. Gets to 10 metres line. Taken there by Nick Whitman. McDonald. Reese now from dummy half. McCook. It's put on his back there by Greenwood and Palatua Kiri. Tapula. Steamrolls his way past the 40. Brown to Moko. It's been good so far to Moko. Still going. Fifth and last. Westcott. It's in a high kick. Vaughan drops it cold. We've got about 8 minutes left in this first half. Not much separating the two sides, just the 6 points. Obviously both sides looking for an elusive win. The Bulldogs not having won since round 2 this year when they beat the Gungahlin Bulls at GIO Stadium. And the Sharks not having had a win since May last year. Kiri. Palatua Kiri. Hayes. Zach Hart puts in a little kick there. Vaughan should have that covered. He does. He picks it up and he makes it to the 20. Crane here from dummy half. Takes it himself. Pokes his head through and gains 10 metres. McCaskill. It's been a massive stint from him. Hogan. Westcott. Pat Cook gathers it. He's immediately swarmed by the Belconnen defence. Jacob Cook, I believe that is. Hayden Hodge. It just looked like he just lost the ball there. So the Sharks are going to have a prime opportunity here. 20 metres out with a full set. Brown. Terrible pass there. Sione just gathers it and just takes the tackle. Brown to Moko. Reese, Westcott, McCaskill, Elliott. Fends off a couple of defenders. Ball's loose. McCaskill's got it. Westcott. Looks like Hogan there again. Reese. McCaskill. Fifth and last. Westcott puts in a little kick. Has he got it down? He's claiming it. No. He couldn't quite get to the ball there, and we've got a 20-metre restart. It's Arnold. Cook. Wrapped up there. Palatuakiri makes his way over the 40-metre. Cornish. Hart. Dummies. Hodges spilled it. The Bulldogs get the ball here. Chris Hart finds touch, 20 metres out. And it looks like Nick Watman's just limping a little bit there. We're chasing a ball again. Watman, the co-captain. He goes to take the tap, but he can't. And the trainer's coming on. Cornish. Atkinson. And looks like he's built it. Logan Reese. Wrapped up there by Fattore and Greenwood. And Watman's still down. And the Sharks have knocked the ball on. It looks to be the left knee of Watman. Doesn't look good. Hodge. McCallum back on in place of Watman. Palatuakiri. He's wrapped up by Sonny Topola and Jack Elliott. Zach Hart. The kick rebounded. What do we got here? So it looks like Sione's knocked it on. The Bulldogs are going to have one last chance before half-time. 50 seconds to go. Zach Hart will feed the scrum. Got time off. It's a bit hard to see who's receiving treatment from here, but it looks like it might be Sonny Topola. It is. He'll carry on though. Cornish, Fattore, Short ball. McCallum wrapped up. Quick play the ball. Cornish. But he's lost it in to play the ball there, McCallum. And that should be it for the half. We're going to have... Looks like we'll have time for a Belconnen scrum. Well, with half-time looming, still anyone's game. 6 points is all that's in it. And as I said before, both times desperate for a win. We got Westcott, and he just takes the tackle. And that's half-time. So just to wrap up the scorers so far this game, Josh Vittori opened the scoring in the first minute of the game. As he broke through the defence, it looked like we were going to have a high-scoring game at that time. Zach Hart added another not long afterwards in the 13th minute. And then Shannon McCaskill hit back for the Sharks in the 25th minute. And then after that, we've just had just the one penalty as well that Chris Hart successfully kicked. So as we go into the half-time, it's the Goulburn Workers Bulldogs 12, the Belconnen United Sharks 6. We'll see you after the break. And welcome back to Workers Arena. The Sharks now just running out. Probably not a bad decision to stay in the sheds as long as possible. It's nice. It's a nice warm 6 degrees here at Goulburn. And the rain pouring down as well. It's not often you see the refs the last people to run out either. So can the Sharks come back to claim their first win in over a year? Or will Goulburn hold on to claim their first win in a couple of months? McDonald. Hodge. Palatuakiri. And Kiri takes the first hit up of the second half. Palatuakiri again. Makes it to 40. Zach Hart with the kick. Has he got a 40-20? He has. What a play. Great work there from Zach Hart. What can they do here? Hayes. Bit of a false start there. We go again. Hayes. 10 metres out. Atkinson. Driven into the ground there. Fattore. Well, he's slipped it. And he's just dropped it cold. And the Sharks are let off the hook there. We'll have the scrum. Westcott defeated. Logan Reese. Craig Finnerty. McCaskill. Sonny Topola. Last tackle. Race to Westcott. Westcott almost finds the sideline. Hodge was very close having his foot on the line when he picked that up. But he takes it infield and he'll play the ball 20 metres out from the line. Brad Arnold. Chris Hart. He's tackled there by Matt Hogan and Jack Elliott. Palatuakiri. Fattore. Kicks it, and the Sharks just waiting for it to go dead, and it does. We'll have a 20-metre restart again. Crane. Jordan Crane. It's up to the 40-metre. And Tomoko just went to pick up the ball there from dummy half, and he's just knocked it on. We'll have a Goulburn scrum. Vittori, McCallum. He's tackled there by Westcott and Hogan. Atkinson plays the ball. McCallum. "20 metres out. Cornish. Was it right? Zach Hart. Passes it on to his inside to Hayes. Last tackle. Cornish. And Greenwood's over. Greenwood's over. And the Bulldogs have the first try of the second half.
Scored by number 13, Simon Greenwood. He's sponsored by Kelly Tommy. Taking the score to Goulburn Bulldogs 16. So Pontiac Park 6.
Just ran a great line there, and the pass was perfect. The Sharks couldn't hold him out. Bulldogs extend their lead to 10 points. And again, a relatively simple conversion, although the conditions are worsening by the minute. Nick Cornish comes off for a good stint. In at hooker, normally playing in the halves. And we've got Angus Marshall coming on for his second first grade game. Yep, and Chris Hart makes no mistake, and that's 18-6 to the Goulburn Workers. High kick here. It's bobbled. Is it lost backwards? It is. Atkinson. Tackle there by McCaskill. Now Angus Marshall on dummy half. I think that was Hayes. Marshall. Greenwood just keeps hold of the ball there. Zach Hart. Zach Hart with the kick. Vaughan's underneath it and gathers it easily. McDonald. Play the ball just over halfway. Westcott in a dummy half. Jordan Crane. Been getting himself involved, Crane. Good run there from Jack Elliott. Westcott. That's Finity. Finity will play the ball. Westcott. Who's underneath it? Great take there by Hayden Hodge. And he's wrapped up. 15 minutes out. Cook. Pat Cook. Mitch Atkinson comes off and got Connor Brebner back on. And he's looking to take this hit up here. He does. And he surges his way to the 40 metre. Ball to Akiri. Marshall. Zach Hart. Greenwood. Poor pass there. Bulldogs are appealing for a penalty. They don't get it. Hodge kicks. And Trent Vaughan picks it up. And big run straight at Chris Hart there. He's taken down. He plays the ball 15 metres out. Tomoko. Matt Tomoko. Reese. Decides to run from dummy half. Finley comes in. And he takes a hit up. Reese to Westcott. Kicks it. Cook should have this. Picks it up near his own line. Runs straight through Westcott. And he's tackled 15 metres out from his own line. Marshall. Hodge. Runs straight at his own man there. I don't think Palatuakiri knew what was happening. Puts his hands up. Marshall. McCallum. McCallum there taken by Reese. And Westcott. Inside Brebner. Brebner runs hard at the halfback. He just goes over halfway. He's looking good so far in his second half stint. Zach Hart puts in a high kick. Doesn't go too far, but who's underneath it? And he's called 6 again. Hayes. Sharks just trying to slow everything down. Palatuakiri. Looks like he just slipped as he went into take that hit up. Zach Hart. Zach Hart, he's through. He's wrapped up there, 10 metres out from the try line. Marshall. He looks to pass, isn't too sure, takes the tackle himself. Hodge now, dummy half. Fattori. Puts it a kick. Has McCallum got it down? No. Looks like McDonald's on the ball. But he's wrapped up in the in goal and we'll have a line drop out. A good period of play here by the Bulldogs. And there's a good kick there too by Vittori. Westcott with the dropout. Goes short. Greenwood. Wrapped up there by Finity and Tomoko. Marshall to Hayes. Hayes to Brebner. Brebner with the fend. He's still going. He's still going, Brebner. He's held up just near the try line. Marshall. Palatuakiri. And the Sharks defence swarm around him. Zach Hart. Dummies. Have we got an obstruction here, do we? Yeah, good. Belconnen got the ball, and that's another sigh of relief for them. Goulburn was starting to look really threatening. Westcott finds touch 30 metres out from his own line. And Reese here will play the ball. Finity runs hard at Hayes. Taken there by a combination of him, and Marshall. Tapula. Reese. McCaskill. He'll play the ball on halfway. Reese. Elliott. Caskell's waiting again. He passes. Westcott. Vaughan. Last tackle. 30 metres out. Reese passes to Westcott. Puts in a high kick. McCook and McDonald are chasing, but Cook gets the ball instead of McCook. And Goulburn have the ball 5 minutes out from their own line. Chris Hart. Marshall. Vittori, inside ball to Hodge. McCallum. Vittori. We go blindside. He's running back in field. He plays the ball just near halfway. Last tackle. Marshall kicks from dummy half. And it just holds up in the in goals. So Vaughan's got it. And he runs hard. Straight through straight to Hayes and Greenwood. Finity. Crane. Gets the offload away to Tomoko. Tomoko's... He's wrapped up. Jason Brown. Tapola. Westcott. Finity. Still got... No, you called back. Called back to play the ball. Westcott. It sits in the in goal nicely. Can Cook get back out? He does. Just makes it. Brad Arnold. And they drive him back towards the in goal. We're going to have a line dropout. Westcott gathers the dropout. Elliott's running it back upfield. It's taken by Greenwood. Tapola. Sonny Tapola. Tries to offload. Okay, Sharks with a real chance here. Full set inside the opposition 20. Westcott takes the tap. Finity. Westcott. McCaskill. McCaskill going through. Now he's wrapped up just in front of the goalposts. Westcott. Sonny Topola's over. Topola gets the Sharks second. And with a kick right in front, it looks like we'll have a 6-point ball game. And Sonny Topola comes off after his try-scoring effort. And it looks like we've got Isaac Hammond back on. So Logan Reese staying on the field as well. So it'll be interesting to see what happens there. Maybe one of them will slot into the halves and Jason Brown will go into the forwards. McDonald with the kick here. No mistakes. So it's the Goulburn Workers Bulldogs 18, the Belconnen United Sharks 12, and we've got 20 minutes to go. Hodge with the restart. And Westcott gathers it. Baker, big hit up. So it's hammered in here at a dummy half. He takes it himself. Reese, McCaskill. Taken there by Marshall. Westcott. Brad Arnold bringing the ball back for the Workers Bulldogs. Tackled there by Logan Reese and Craig Finnerty. Hart to Hodge. Steve Arnold back on there for the Sharks, back on there for the Bulldogs, sorry. So the starting props back on the field for the Bulldogs. Zach Hart, another great kick there. And Trent Vaughan will gather it and bring it back to the 20-metre line. Good run there by Matt Tomoko. Crane. Hammered. He's through. Oh, just for a moment there. It looked like we're going to break through the line there. And the Sharks have a penalty. Just trying to hold him down too long there. So they find touch 20 metres out. And we need a ball again. Well, we've finally got a ball there. Logan Reese takes the tap. Craig Finley. Oh, going back again. Take two. Craig Finnerty. McCaskill. Westcott. Baker. Looking dangerous there, Baker. Reese. Westcott. McCaskill. Hammered. They got numbers to the left. They go left. Oh, just not the pass that Jordan Crane was looking for there. Westcott. And Hodge sees it goes dead. He brings it up to the 20-metre line for the restart. He fends off Hamid, but Elliott brings him down the 30-metre line. Oh, Marshall just slipped there to the tackle. Hart finds touch, and Goulburn will take the tap. Brad Arnold there doing a bit of ball boy work as well. I think the bad weather might have scared off the ball boy from that other side. Greenwood. Palatu Akiri. Zach Hart. Hodge. Zach Hart. Palatu Akiri. Brebner with the fend. Oh, good run there by Brebner. Kiri. Still going. Just held up just in the line there. Last tackle. Kiri plays the ball. Marshall from dummy half. Zach Hart puts in the grubber. Nicely collected there by Matt Tomoko. No, Jason Brown. Sorry, the other guy in the black headgear there. And good defence from the Bulldogs there. They drag him back into the in-goal. We're going to have a line drop out. Massive play there. Westcott with the line drop out. And Zach Hart collects it and passes it to Brebner. Plays the ball. Hayes. Fattore. He's through. McCallum. Taken just short of the line there. Marshall, Fattore. Fattore. Ooh, taken there by Elliott. Is it high? It is. Are we going to have another penalty here? Yep, so they're going to take the 2 and try and extend their lead. Pretty much a similar position, just on the other end of the field to the penalty in the first half as well. 10 metres out, right in front of the posts. And this should give the workers just a little bit of breathing space here. Yet no mistake there from Chris Hart. So that makes it Goulburn Workers Bulldogs 20, Belconnen United Sharks 12, with 10 minutes remaining. So, Goulburn currently sitting in 7th place on the ladder, looking unlikely to make an appearance in the finals, but in the media opportunity this week, the halfback Josh Vittori was speaking about how they still believe that they can make that top 4. Can it happen or not? Still a long way to go, but this is definitely, if they can hold on here, that'll be a great start there. And Arnold knocks it back from the restart, runs it up, and he's taken about 8 metres out from his own try line. Brebner. Goulburn play the ball 20 metres from their own line. Marshall. Palatu Akiri. Makes 15 metres there. Zach Hart. Trent Vaughan gathers the ball, runs it back. He's met there by Zach Hart, and he's tackled 20 metres out from his own line. Crane. McDonald, winger to winger. McCook. Hamid darts from dummy half. He makes it over the 40-metre line. Craig Finnerty here. He runs it as well. He just gets over halfway. Reese. Westcott puts in a little chip kick. Greenwood gathers it, and then he's met there by Craig Finnerty. Greenwood plays the ball. And Cook takes it up to the 30. So we've got Mitch Atkinson coming on for his second stint. And also we've got Cornish back on. McCallum. Vittori. Brebner. It's been impressive in his second stint. Cornish. Zach Hart puts it up high. Crane's underneath it, he gathers it. And is met by Brad Arnold. Tomoko steps his way through the line. McDonald. McCaskill. Finnerty's been very busy, Craig Finnerty. Reese to Westcott, puts it up high. Brad Arnold, no, he lets it bounce. Chris Hart gets the ball there. It looked like he was almost going to play it when it just after it bounced, but he pulls his head away and he managed to get the ball on the second go. Cornish. Atkinson. Greenwood. Loses the ball. Baker. Baker's got it for the Belconnen United Sharks. It's wrapped up there by McCallum and Keary. We've got Vittori running in and grabbing the legs as well. It's good work there from Baker. McCaskill. 10 metres from the try line. What can the Sharks do? Reese. Westcott. Infinity will play the ball. They go short side. Brown. Vaughan. Puts in a grower. We're going to get a line drop out. If the Sharks are going to come away with a win today, they need to do something here. 5 minutes left in the game. Line drop out. And Goulburn just taking the time. Chris Hart. And Baker's got the ball. Runs straight at Cook. McCaskill. Turned on his back. Gets up to play the ball. Reese. Tapula. Bounces off the defence. Tapula. Wrapped up there by Zach Hart and Nick Cornish. Reese. Finity. Goes himself. 2 metres from the line. What can they do? Westcott. He took his crane across to the line, but the referee calls a forward pass. Looked quite blatant, but the call was rather late. Good run there. Fantastic work from Pat Cook. Vittori from dummy half. Brebner. Was it a rake? Yep, so Goulburn got the ball again here. Hart to find touch. Chris Hart, that is. Callum takes the tap and runs straight at Westcott. Westcott and McCook make the tackle. Vittori. Palatuakiri. Driven back. Great work there from the Sharks. Great defence. And he tries to jog his way back to where he was before. Referee says, no, you can't do that. Plays it on the 40. Palatuakiri. 1 minute 30 seconds left on the clock. Vittori, McCullum gets the offload away. Was it forward? No. Fifth tackle. Cornish with the little kick. Sharks defuse the danger. And Finley runs it from dummy half, makes it to the 10 metres. But he's knocked it on. So with 50 seconds left, we know that the Bulldogs are going to come away with a win here today as they get ready to pack the scrum. Next up for them, they've got the Gungahlin Bulls at Gungahlin. So the two teams that they've already won against in round 1 and 2, the Sharks and the Bulls, they've got them again, and they'll be looking to try and gather some momentum. Torre feeds the scrum. Chris Hart. Jake Whitaker. He's over. Oh, he's knocked it on. It's a confusing end there, but the Goulburn Workers Bulldogs claim a 20-12 point win over the Belconnen United Sharks in round 10 of the Ospreyers Canberra Raiders Cup. Their third win of the season, while Belconnen still chasing their first win since May last year. Ultimately, an admirable performance in freezing and windy conditions. And a lot of rain, especially during the first 20 minutes of that second half. But the Sharks couldn't quite get their way back into the game to claim the 2 points. So, as we wrap up here, we'll just go through the scorers. In the first half, we had Josh Vittori opening the scoring in the first minute. Zach Hart, a great game from Zach Hart. He crossed in the 13th minute as the Bulldogs went out to a 10-0 lead. Shannon McCaskill drew on back for the Sharks as he crashed over the line, but a penalty made it 12-6 at half time. Second half, Tyson Greenwood ran a great line, got a great pass from Zach Hart. He crossed the line there. Sonny Tapula made things interesting, but again, another penalty to Chris Hart extended the point to 8 points. And that's where it stayed. So, Goulburn Workers Bulldogs, 20-12 winners over the Belconnen United Sharks here at Workers Arena.